Good morning, all. Why, yes, I am wearing my $2 Pizza Planet shirt that I got from the Goodwill. That's right, you can go to Disney World and still be thrifty. That's probably the only thrifty thing we've done while we've been here. Today, we are visiting Typhoon Lagoon, and we're going to go to the Lakeland Antique Mall and have a bit of a browse around. Yeah, so they are our rough plans for the day. To be honest, I don't know how busy Typhoon Lagoon gets on a Saturday, but it is quite overcast. I know it's due to rain at like sort of 5-6 o'clock, but I'm thinking if we go now, it will be warm, but we won't destroy our bodies with sunburn because there's quite a bit of cloud cover. And if it's cloudy, maybe less people will go. We'll find out. Yeah. So let's go and do a swim. Okay, so Disney has 2 water parks, Typhoon Lagoon, which we're going to today, and Blizzard Beach. For the past few years, it had been that there was only one or the other open, but this summer they went back to how they were doing it pre-COVID, which was to have both open during their on-season, and then have one closed during their off-season, and we're here during what's technically their off-season, as much as Disney ever has one. So I'm kind of hoping that they alternate that going forward, because we've not actually been to Blizzard Beach yet. It's never been open when we've been here. But they've got a great big lazy river, there's loads of giant water slides and raft rides and things. There's a big wave pool. It has its quick service restaurants and lots of drink kiosks and stuff, so you could easily spend a full day there. I believe if you're staying on property, you can hire towels for free. They have lockers for which there is a charge, but again, I think that's a reduced rate if you're staying in a Disney hotel or a partner hotel. I'll be honest, if it wasn't for Bean, I'm not sure we'd be going at all on this trip, because neither Victoria or I are huge fans of water parks, but we'll go, we'll have fun. I'll film little bits where I can. Obviously lots of people going around in swimming costumes, so I don't want to be filming much of that, but yeah, I'll try and show you guys some of the stuff that there is here, should you want to visit. Oh, and as of this year, they also introduced a thing where, this doesn't matter so much for UK, but if on the day you check in, you actually get free access to the water parks. So like if you arrive and your hotel room's not ready or whatever, you can just head over here on Disney Transportation and get in for free on your check-in day. The way it generally works if you're visiting from the UK is if you're getting the special ticket deal that most of us get, which is the 14 days for the price of 7, that includes access to the water parks, and also doesn't count towards the amount like the ticket that you're using. Just had to pause because we had a bit of a mix-up with where we can park, because we've got the blue badge. The signage was pointing us one way and people investors were telling us to go the other. As I was saying, you can use the water parks as much as you like, and it won't count towards like a park entry. So on rest days, if you want to do something a little more exciting than be at the pool, but don't want to spend any extra money, this is a good place to go and spend a few hours. I don't know how much of this you can hear. The lazy river is not actually that relaxing today. It's human soup with lots of chunks. So this is the main pool. This is also the wave pool. There's a bunch of people just hanging out waiting for the next wave. They are pretty epic. We did this last year, and Bean got knocked completely off her feet and I almost put my shoulder out because I was holding hands with her at the time. Here it comes. Alright, well, believe it or not, we actually called it early on Typhoon Lagoon because it was raining quite a lot. So, yeah, hard to believe right now. We have now driven over to Lakeland and we are outside the Antique Mall. So this is generally meant to be a good spot for like ex-Disney park stuff. Lots of old merch tends to be in here, as well as just like really cool vintage things. I'm kind of hoping that maybe there'll be a few videotapes in here. They have all sorts. This is a new location. When we went last year they were somewhere else, so they have moved, and one of their main vendors has opened their own store, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like. But I'm going to show you around as much as I can. Hopefully we'll find some cool things. So if you are visiting, you will need a car or an Uber or something, because it's about a 35-minute drive from the resort area. But it's, yeah, right off the bat, very, very cool in here. I think a lot of people know about it, so there's gets a lot of business, but we'll have a really good look around and show you what we can show you. So there's a lot of upcycled stuff. So we've got some vintage posters, some original art. Someone's obviously fixed this up, but they've done a pretty cool job with it. So as with a lot of these places, you do have to kind of get in there and dig about a little bit to find fun stuff. But Klingon drinking glasses, anybody? Cassettes, CDs. Oh, I can see a couple of tapes. We've got Yogi Bear, Seabert, and Babe. I don't think I need any of those. But again, this is, when you're on the hunt for this stuff, sometimes you have to kind of just dig into the corners a little bit and find what you can find. You'll find old stuff and new stuff as well. So you've got like Loungefly here, but then you've also got like commemorative plates that are over 30 years old. What have we got in here? So these are like document wallets, I guess. We've got loads. Fantasia. It's a cruise line stuff. Yeah, these are pretty cool. That's a Winnie the Pooh humidifier. Huh. The girls have found the pins, so we've already got an orange bird pin. Let's take a look at what's over here. And the Walrus of Love playing on the radio. Oh, like a bunch of Barbies here. I don't know enough about Barbie to know whether this is like a good selection or not. I do like NASCAR Barbie. It's an interesting one. Probably not going to get too many of those over in the UK. We've got a Reptar down here. Loads of vintage collectibles. Limited edition pins. Should this come home with us? No. Okay, so when you go into the back, they've got the Disney showroom, which is where the majority of the Disney specific stuff is going to be. What have you seen, Beanie? Orgs. Yeah. They got loads of stuff back there. So you can buy yourself a lightsaber. Oh, they got the Stellan Geos lightsaber that I wanted for twice the price. No, I'm good. A Kowakian monkey lizard. Ouija board. Lots of cool Star Warsy stuff. I've got Genji's lightsaber, or Kylo Ren's. Loads of statues. We've got a Walt statue over here. It's very cute. Not too bad either, 95 bucks for that. We've got some arcade cabinets over here. This is a prop from like the Halloween Horror Nights from a couple of years ago. But still, like a really cool piece to be able to add to a big collection if you've got the space for it. I mean, everything makes its way here. It feels like there's like, you'll find old ride vehicles here, like stuff that was used at Universal, like full-size statues of stuff. Got all kinds of things. I don't even know what that is, but it's cool. There's a Figment on there. Hey, buddy. Bin full of plushies. You can find like old signage here. I don't know what the story is. I don't know how this stuff makes its way here. But like stuff that's actually used in parks. I'm guessing like some of it just gets tossed and people claim it, or I don't know. You've got like old light fittings from, I'm assuming from one of the resorts. So you could have that hanging in your house, like a piece of actual, you know, that's like Disney history. That's really cool. They've still got the Royal Room headboard from Port Orleans. Does it work? Does it work? It does. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Hey, look. They got melty face Nazis from the end of Raiders. That's pretty cool. What are we doing back here? Christmas trees?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. They've got loads of different chairs, from everything from like resort rooms to lobby chairs and all kinds of stuff. One or two Buzz Lightyears. Some Slinky Dogs. They've got boxed Buzz Lightyears for $15 here as well. A Mickey Mouse Nendoroid, which is a type of chibi Japanese figure. I have a few of these at home. This one's $35. I'm very tempted to get that. That's really cool. Got cast member uniforms from the Disney Cruise Line. Honestly, like, this is a good place to come and spend money, but it is also a very, very cool place to just come and almost treat it like a museum. They got all kinds of stuff. So they've got, I think these were sippers. Yeah, these were the sippers for the different characters. And then we've got light-up figures. More artwork. Masks. Like a Madame Leota lawn ornament for Halloween. Party signs. This is really, really cool, guys. If you feel like you missed a sipper at a party or whatever, you can probably find it here at a premium. They've got the box set Tron figures. They had those like last year, I think. I remember seeing those in the launch depot. There's a prop from World of Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Look at all of this. Limited edition magic bands, if you're so inclined. Haunted Mansion stuff again. Like the D23 box set. It's really cool. Polynesian Kona Cafe flight board. So you would order a selection of drinks and that's what it'd be served on. I've got like a little replica of the Walt at Dreamer's Point statue from Epcot. And my motto when I'm in Disney, but also when I'm here, is look up. They have loads of old statues and things. Some of them come from old Disney stores, some of them come from Disney World. If you're looking for a slightly more affordable piece of Disney, you can get yourself a tissue box holder for $4. Grand Floridian plates. Disney Cruise Line cups. This must be a lamp from the cruise line as well. I mean, Mick's missing his nose, but other than that, looks pretty complete. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, and this year's sippers have started appearing. Popcorn buckets. Chucky Hello Kitty, anyone? Yeah, turnover for this stuff must be quite high. Oh, these are great. What are we looking at? Oh, $900 for Sorcerer Mickey. That's we got. $450 for Donald. Mini on a carousel for a tidy $1,200. Very, very cute. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful Beauty and the Beast. $488 because it's missing a rose.
Yeah, so she had to get her thoughts.
That is a bargain. That's still an absolutely fantastic piece for under $500. It's huge. Very, very cool. So again, we've got like a real range here. We've got like everything from the what's it called, like a traditions, down to like some of the more classic stuff here. And then there's like vinylmations at the bottom as well. There's Disney stuff for everyone. Again, like mugs, sippers, cups, glasses. 100 stuff, snow globes. I like that Christmas one. How much are you? Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think I'll be picking that one up today. This is just really cool, and I don't think a lot of UK tourists know about it. I only know about it because I saw a Paging Mr. Morrow video like a year ago where he visited the old location. I was like, that looks so cool, I have to go. You do of course have to be careful in these places because whilst you might find some cool stuff, it's not necessarily value for money. Exhibit A, there's a Country Bears musical jamboree shirt that is being sold for $40. I picked up that exact same shirt about a week ago at the Character Warehouse for $10. So do your research before you just go blindly picking stuff up, especially if it's something new-ish. You might still be able to get it somewhere a lot cheaper than here. That's not true of everything. I mean, there are some really, really good deals to be had and cool things to find. Like a copy of Flubber for $5. Or this Figment. This is a cute Figment. How much is this Figment? This Figment is $45. It looks like a slightly older one. copyright and it's 1982, but I don't think the plush is that old. I do still kind of want a Figment plush. I don't think that's the one that I'm gonna buy. I think he goes back on the shelf for now. A carnival prize. Roger Rabbit for $75. Roger's looking a little off model there, but still pretty cool. They've got a blue milk sipper. That's cool. That's 13. I bought a Galaxy's Edge sipper last year and have not supped from it once, so I'm not going to buy any more sippers today. I am a sucker for a sipper. A sucker for a sipper. Ooh. A walking Phineas, one of the hitchhiking ghosts from Haunted Mansion. What else? What else? What else? What else? Well, this looks like a fun cabinet. So that's having some sets of things here. So you've got like the Loungefly set there, person bag. This Toy Story set of figures is being sold as a lot. $45 for that. It's not terrible. Wow, Alien Encounter figures. Yeah. $300 for a set of 2. I'm not surprised you do not see Alien Encounter stuff anywhere. That's a very cool piece of history. Uh-oh. Hitchhiking ghost mugs, you say? I need to walk away. I may forego the Mickey Nendoroid that I picked up and pick up some more of those classic sci-fi and horror tapes. Possibly. I haven't decided yet. My tummy's telling me that's what I should do. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what else we can find. Wow. So this is from the shooting gallery that was in Frontierland and has now been replaced by the DVC lounge that we were sitting in the other day. So they've got like the counter, they've got the section from the back. So cool. That's really awesome. I don't know if this stuff's for sale or not. There's no price on it. Disney created the shooting gallery for the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in the 1970s. Disney used the Contemporary Resorts Fiesta Fun Center shooting gallery as an exact model for this attraction. Due to the cost, not many of these were sold. This is known to be the last one of its kind in okay, so it's not from the shooting gallery in Frontierland, but it's still pretty epic and in very, very good condition. Nice. Well, the girls will be happy. There's One Piece stuff down here. We got the Shanks. We've got a crocodile. It's like a Hancock over there. And everyone's favourite One Piece character, the Pope. This is another fun booth. Lots of vintage toys, statues, figurines. I Love Lucy dolls. Pretty cool. You don't see those at many places. Disney Infinity. I have the entire set of this in my loft. I keep meaning to bring it down and play with it because this was really fun. You know, it was the Toys to Life thing, so it was a big way to try and get lots and lots of money off people, and it worked for a while. But yeah, like the idea was that you plug in a little base to your console and you put one of these figures on it, and that figure then appears in the video game and you get to play as that character. And they cancelled it after 3 waves, which was a shame because there was footage of like a Moana content. There were some figures for Doctor Strange because I think his movie was due out around the time that stuff was cancelled. It would have been nice to have kept it going, even if it was in like a smaller wave capacity. But I guess, you know, it's the cost of developing content and stuff. It was very cool. I might get those out and show you guys at some point when I'm back home. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna need a minute here. Bye. We've been stuck in here for 13 hours now.
Shut your face.
She's still rummaging through the pins.
I'm trying to find an elusive pin for Beanie, and it is, see these pins here, folks, these ones, there is a pig pin, and she needs the pig pin to complete the collection. I have been told it is an elusive pin. If anyone has a pig pin, please drop us a message, because it would save me many hours of rummaging trying to find the pig pin, which I just can't find anywhere. I found the fish one. I never find a pig. Help you people.
I think part of the problem is like there are multiple booths that just have pins laid out like this. So you could be here from open till close just rummaging, trying to find a specific thing. They do have some in like more valuable ones in cabinets and cases, but yeah. Okay, so we may have made a few purchases at the Antique Mall. We are now back at the resort. The girls have gone down to the pool for a little bit, and I'm just gonna probably have a shower because I still feel kind of grimy after going to Typhoon Lagoon. And I'll show you guys what we picked up while we were out today. Yeah, I don't know how long today's vlog's gonna be. You know, I think I recorded a little bit, but it might be a shorter one than some of the others. Tomorrow, we are going to Animal Kingdom. So that will be fun. We're gonna say our goodbyes to Dinosaur before that goes away at the beginning of next year to make room for the Indiana Jones ride that we're getting. And we're gonna do the shows. We'll do Finding Nemo, we'll do Festival of the Lion King. And I think Bean really wants to go to Rafiki's Planet Watch, which you have to take the little train to. So we're going to do that as well. So an action-packed day coming up. We are into the last week of the trip now. So it is Saturday night and we fly Saturday night. Yeah, we fly on Saturday night. I can't remember whether it was Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, and we arrive Sunday morning back in the UK. So we are in the final 7 days, which is a bit sad. So we're not going to think about that too much. We're just going to really enjoy the time we've got left here in Florida. We've got a few restaurants and things booked. We are going to, I think we're going to visit each of the parks again at least once. I know on my birthday I really want to be in Hollywood Studios because I just want to hang out in Galaxy's Edge quite a lot. And then the Friday, the last full day before we go, we're going to head into Magic Kingdom. We need to figure out whether we're going to be able to do an evening where we go and see the Starlight Parade and the Happily Ever After fireworks, because we haven't seen those yet. And the problem is because it's Halloween party season, the Halloween parties are like 4 nights. Which is nice in the day because it's quiet, but it means that on those 3 nights of the week where there aren't Halloween parties, everybody wants to go to Magic Kingdom because you get more hours in the park. You get to see the new Starlight Parade that's just started like a month or 2 ago, and you get to see the Happily Ever After fireworks. So it gets a bit mad. It wouldn't be the end of the world if we didn't see the Happily Ever After fireworks, because we did see them a few times last year, and it's the same show. I would quite like to try and see the parade though. I've deliberately avoided seeing it on things like YouTube because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. So yeah, we'll try and find a way to make that happen if we can. But yeah, another week of fun and spending money awaits. Okay, speaking of spending money on stuff that we don't need, I'm gonna show you some of the things that we bought this afternoon. So I managed to pick up a wee stack of tapes, which is very nice. They are literally upside down. So yeah, got some horror tapes. Victoria got like a big pile of pins and this nice Haunted Mansion t-shirts, which is very cool. We managed to get a selection of headbands. I got this action figure for my buddy Matt, who, like me, is a big Mike Allred and Madman fan. That figure is from 1998 and is still in amazing condition in the original packaging, so hopefully he's very happy with that. What else did we get? Oh yeah, some Star Wars sunglasses. You might notice a theme here. Star Wars novel. Was that it? I feel like there was more. But yeah. You may be able to hear the fireworks going off at the moment outside. Let's see if we can see. I think I just missed it. It looks like it's just finished. You can tell from all that smoke. Stop. So, yeah. This is Gold Leader signing off for the night. Perfectly normal for a 40-year-old man to be alone in a hotel room wearing a Star Wars helmet, right? Yeah. I will see you all tomorrow.